Welcome, beautiful Virgo, to your love and passion reading for May 2020. Okay, so here are your cards, but before that, I have a call to arms, because since my last set of readings a month ago, the world has turned upside down, hasn't it? And we appear to be amidst really a spiritual war. And if you're watching these sorts of videos like mine, you're likely to be a worker of the light and here for a reason. And I think the reason is now. We are required to step up and convey our light in order to push back and defeat these dark forces that are coming up to try and extinguish us all. So I'm going to move this candle because I've just scribbled on a bit of paper some YouTube channels I've been using for research and all sorts of different aspects of this, in case it's useful to you to start having a look and understanding what's going on for those of you that perhaps don't yet. So it's quite a few. I didn't want to just give you 2 or 3, so here's a big load of them, and as you'll see, most of them are green, but this one in the middle here is red for 2 reasons. First is that in terms of its depth and breadth, it is a really good channel. You get 2 sets of videos. You'll see what I mean when you look, if you look. You get 2 sets of videos which you can watch. The other reason this channel is in red is because it gets very dark and horrific actually as to what's been going on, and the journalist that has put these documentaries on this channel together is really good, and she doesn't just suddenly, you know, drop in all of this horrible stuff. She leads up to it, so if you're sensitive you need to be mindful of this particular channel, but it's very, very good, and it's good to know from my point of view. I think it's good to know, to really understand what's going on, because then we really understand the seriousness of it. Okay, so that's that. Let's do it. You know, now's the time. Now is the time. It's urgent. All right, thank you. Okay, Virgo, we're now back to your reading for May 2020. So the top row are your energies for the whole month. They are snake, alligator and gazelle. And then to take you through the month in approximately weekly intervals, we've got the 8 of Cups. If you can't see that perfectly well, I will lift them up in a moment. So 8 of Cups, sorry, 9 of Cups, 9 of Swords and 6 of Pentacles. Okay, so first of all, the snake. This is the totem animal for the medicine of transmutation. Very powerful energy. In Native American cultures, tribes, they believe that snake people are very, very powerful because they can survive being bitten by snakes somehow. And snake energy is of transmutation. In other words, you know, you're changing, but internally, you know, transmuting talks about mutation, talks about changing of your DNA. It's altering to a much better and much more powerful state. So you're transforming into a more powerful spiritual being. And it's an amazing card. You know, this month I'm pulling for everyone so far big energy cards, and snake is no exception. And then I pulled alligator, which is the totem animal for the medicine of integration. But I wondered what this actually was all about. And so when I pulled this card, gazelle, I understood. Sorry about that, that's just my cat having a little word. So I understood when we pulled the gazelle as well, because I felt that the alligator energy was actually more of an energy of clamping down, of something a bit like what's going on the planet. Something dark and not pleasant is trying to clamp down on you, Virgo, trying to suppress you, keep you down, control you, stop you from being free. You know, when an alligator clamps on its prey, that's it, isn't it? It never lets go. And I think this is you. You're feeling a little bit vulnerable, hyper vigilant at the moment. Perhaps watching and waiting. You're in that sort of state of your ears are pricked up, your eyes are big, and you're hyper vigilant. Maybe because if you look behind, the sun is setting. Maybe the sun is setting on an old relationship here, one which is maybe toxic, with this alligator energy just, you know, suppressing you, holding you down. And the cards kind of play out because the first week of May we pulled the Eight of Cups. Cups are all about your emotions, and this is you walking away into a brighter future. You're walking away from 8 cups. So the maximum is 10. You've got 8 with perhaps this person. Although looking at them, I doubt if all these cups are full of love. But you're walking away from it because you want 10 cups. You want the epitome of joy and love. And why shouldn't you? So this is you, first week of May. And then coming into the second week of May, from the 8 of Cups, you're moving to the 9 of Cups. So you've moved on in your emotional world. And this is you now having the 9 cups. Not quite a 10, but 9 is pretty good because this is a wish fulfillment card. One of your wishes is being fulfilled in your love life. So you've moved on perhaps from this alligator energy towards somebody that's really going to be joyful and nurturing and loving and passionate. All the things you perhaps want and need from a relationship. Passion has to be there, Virgo. You're an earth baby. You may have the odd moment with the 9 of Swords. Again, 2 9s. You're very near the completion of a cycle. The 10 being the completion. You've got 2 9s. You're nearly there. And the 9 of Swords is just traditionally talking about you may have the odd moment of bad dreams or nightmares. You know, that sort of thing. Just, it's keeping you awake at night a bit. All of this stuff going on. But in this deck, the 9 of Swords talks about you must begin again after each error. Take some distance to restore harmony. Exciting to appease desire. Excitement to appease desire. Giving of oneself to let mystery die. Even the world of love is the fruit of paradoxes. You must begin again after each error. So take some time out and find some enjoyment and excitement in your life. Give yourself, but not to this toxic energy anymore. And you will find balance. The 6 of Pentacles is a beautiful card of balance. You're able to give freely and you're able to receive as well. This is a very generous card. I suspect you, by the end of May, you'll be opening your heart. You'll be feeling this transmutation energy as you've moved across out of this energy towards this energy, which is very beautiful, and will lead you to a much, much better place, much more in alignment with your true self, Virgo. So that's really good. It's really good. As you move through the month, I think things will get better and better. You may just have the odd little moment here in the 3rd week of May, but you know, essentially you're moving out of these jaws and you'll look at this beauty that you are. Your beautiful self is going to be coming to the forefront now. And can you see the sun has set, and to me it's now looking like it's quite far away behind you, and you have just stepped forwards into your magnificence and beauty. Virgo, thank you so much for watching. I'm sending you lots of love, fire and light. Until next time.